Better get him out of there, Ryder. Big Joe's dragging. Come on, you two. Big Joe, are you ready for breeding season? It's July. Hey guys, welcome back to Cross Timbers Bison. You guys know we have a little side project going on here at the Ponderosa. We got another pen, and today we're gonna make a big step in that project, and we cannot wait to share it with you. Now, it's gonna be a little bit risky, but we've gotta start moving forward in our project because these little critters are getting big enough to move on. But before we do that, the Big Joe herd has been in the hay meadow long enough. We're gonna move them and we're gonna check on our Princess Eleanor and her rebellious little bull calf, Elliot. What's up, everybody? Looks like you're doing great. What's up, Black Bull? Looking pretty dark. Christy, the crew, babies. Oh yeah, doing good. Big Joe, he's way up there on the hill, looking all big and stuff. It is time for some rotation. Bullet, you better stay. Big Joe! Woo! Big Joe's dragging. Come on, you two. Him and the Yellowstone bull dragging around. Well, they are off and running, doing their thing. Just gonna go over here and see how Eleanor and Elliot are doing.
It's like the size of her in height.
Okay. All right, guys. This is Ryder. This is one of my relatives. He helps me during the summertime, and he comes down here during the summer, spend it in southern Oklahoma, and goes back to school in Pennsylvania. Appreciate his help today. He's going to be a part of something big we're doing. We are going to take, thank you, Tom. Tom is in here. We're going to move our adults, which we have 5 adults. We have Tom, the dominant male. He's about 3 years old now. One of his sons, who's a year old, a Jake, and then 4 hens. Now, these are wild Eastern and wild Rio Grande turkeys. Also, there are 4 chickens in here. 2 black sex-link and 2, forgot the name of them. Brooks got old dad's heart, and we went to Tractor Supply and came home with 4 chicks, and they're in here growing up with Tom and his crew. But what I've got here is this is the mobile turkey unit from Happy Farmer we've been using. I've got it as close as I can get because the water tank is right here. We're gonna swing a gate this way when we've got a pallet. on the other side. We're gonna move Tom, his little crew, and the 4 chickens across into the new pen that we bought used. We did a little manufacturing on it, put a sheet metal roof, reinforced with some 2x4 wire panels. And then what's gonna go in our turkey mobile coop here are the oldest babies that hatched out this year. There's about 10 or so that are gonna go in there, and they're the first ones we hatched out. So we're actually bringing some from inside the barn out here for the first time. And it's gonna be really interesting because it's gonna be their first time out here in the elements, but they're old enough, and I think they're old enough to survive and do well. So we're gonna move Tom and them over there, and I'll tell you why I did that. All right, Ryder, I
already unlocked the gate.
You did? Okay, go ahead and oh, you popped that chain up. You have to pull really hard. There you go. All right, you're gonna have to. You want to come this way, or you're gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go in there. All right, so Ryder's gonna go in there. There you go. We got a pallet, and Ryder's gonna go in here and try to scare them. They're not gonna know how to handle all of this. You're okay. Just apply light pressure. It's gonna take them a little bit because they've never seen that opening. Just give them a second. Back up a little bit. They're not used to this. It's gonna be a second. The chickens will probably be the ones that find it.
Yeah, they'll probably be the
Because they're just chickens. Oh, Tom. Oh, Tom, you had it, buddy. Let me smooth down here, slide down here in this corner. It's all right, just hold there. Oh, see the chickens, the first ones. There's Tom, his son. There's Tom, his son, Mr. Jake, and the hens. Hold on, wait a second, back up. Jake, and the hens. Hold on, wait a second, back up. Oh, come on. Come on, girl. There you go. They're all in. Job, Ryder. They're all in. Job, Ryder. There you go. We got lots of vegetation for them to fiddle fart around with and maybe eat some seeds off of, find the bugs and critters. We also feed them too. So they're going to be in here for a while. Really, this pen is plenty big for how many we have. As far as adults go, but this pen here, I like this pen because I feel like it's the most secure. It's flush all the way to the ground. The wild turkeys, we've never had, knock on wood, we've never had any issues as far as critters getting in this or messing with them. Plus, we have 2 awesome Pyrenees dogs, Jackie and Jax, that really takes care of everything. And they do a really good job of keeping the critters away, like coons, possums, coyotes, all sorts of those things. So I really like this pen. Look at that, y'all, right there. Isn't that pretty? I really like this pen because it lays flat. So that one's open right now. It's mobile. I gotta make it mobile again because Ryder and I are gonna move it. Now it's mobile. And we're gonna be adding babies to this as they get bigger. So now we have there you go, look at that souvenir. Pretty, isn't it? Okay, so let's back this one up. We got the wheels up. Okay. Perfect. So we actually mowed this area, but they're gonna be able to kind of move around and whatnot. And now we're gonna.
You want to put the rows down now?
I think Yeah, move it real quick, and then we'll move this pen right there so they can have some vegetation, and they can be right here next to, well, mom and dad. Moms and dad. This is a nice secure pen. I'm pretty sure it's just a dog kennel. Bought it used. Okay, so let's move this. Next thing, we've got them right here. Better get them out of there, Ryder. Bring them in here. Just take the whole box in there, if it'll fit. Squeeze in there. Just let them go. Woo! They're able to fly. Like, it's hot in there.
That one's getting squished.
Here. They're hot. Not black. Here, hold on a second. Let me hop in there with them. Anytime you do this, they kind of have a shock to them. They get, because they've never seen this type of environment. So let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 here. No, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we got perfect. A dozen. These are the first ones that we hatched out for 2026. Pretty decent rate on hatching. I think we still have 30 more left in the incubator. So I think these guys are shocked, one, by the heat, and two, all this grass and this pen and this environment. And look at there's mom and dad over there, and be right next to them. It's perfect. Plenty of places to roost. We'll get them some water and some feed. And they're already chatting. They're looking a little scroungy because they're kind of molting some of those baby feathers and getting in their adult feathers, so they look kind of awkward. Hey, little babies. Already got one up there. He's cooling off, roosting. I feel like this is kind of a big deal to let some of our first ones kind of out here, part of the Ponderosa. I was kind of afraid to put them with the adults. One, because I thought maybe the adults could kill them. Some of the hens can be aggressive and could kill some of these babies, so that's why we didn't put them in there. Plus, I love this pen so much, and I think it's so secure, like I was explaining, that we're gonna keep adding babies to this. And it's a big pen. It's 18 feet long, I think. And so we need the room in here, and that's why this pen kind of worked out for us. Not a mobile unit, but we're gonna be able to kind of move it around some. But I kind of let grass grow up in some areas, so I know I'm gonna roll the turkeys over it and let them graze it and eat the bugs and grass and seeds and whatnot. So, but whenever we get some babies that are about this age, we'll bring them over again and keep adding to this. So we're gonna have to monitor them. It's hot. We're in the 90s. Summer is here. It'll be nice and cool in the mornings and at night. But we're just gonna keep a close eye on them, make sure they're doing okay. They got plenty of shade. This one's completely covered canvas with canvas. This one, we just have so much of it covered because you got adults. These guys thrive in the wild, and they'll be great in here with a little bit of shade. So with that, we're gonna get these guys watered, and we'll keep you guys updated and show you more of the transfers as those babies in the barn get bigger. Thank you guys for watching this. I want to thank Ryder for his help today. We'll see you guys soon. Keep on bison ranching.